Digital era now has made business so easy and smooth. But say raves back in the day. But think about raves back in the day. Raves back in the day, you have to go outside physically to a rave at 3 in the morning and start flying. There's times I've seen Hot Stepper outside funerals. He's got his
So I just dropped my app, www.ChisoLifts.com. Online personal training. You got custom meal plans, custom training plans. With the training plans, you got a video showing you how to do all your exercises. You can log in your sets, your reps, the weights you use, and literally every month I changed up your plan. In the description, you got a code BESTU20 at the moment. You can use that to get a 20% discount for life. Boom. Episode catching up with the Mandem, Ed, Gabriel. It's been a minute. Hope you enjoy.
No, you're avoiding the question. From what you saw, could you take bouncer in the ring?
No. I'll be honest.
Okay.
No.
Cool. What are you saying? His groundwork's that serious?
What he's got?
It's not even. His groundwork is serious.
Armz is not with it. Armz is not weak.
Armz is not weak.
Remember,
Yeah.
Armz is stronger than all of us in here physically.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
100%. Without question.
And you got to remember, he couldn't get bouncer off him.
But then, hold on, saying that,
Go on.
he couldn't get bouncer off him, but then I feel that's down to his technique that he hasn't learned properly. It doesn't even matter, but the strength that he had,
No, you're right.
it's not, it was down to the technique that he did not have.
No, you're right.
His reversal was not good.
You're right, but you have to remember this. Everything in MMA is to do with technique and skill.
100%.
However, there is bouncer. Armz does have strength, but that shows you the strength didn't mean anything.
But the both of them did.
I've got strength, yeah.
Both of them did.
True.
Both of them have got strength.
No,
But
true.
my only thing about it is like this: his technique when it came down to reversals was better than Armz.
10 out of 10. Armz had no technique.
He had to just be real. I know, and what disappointed me about Armz is hold on. What this about me with Armz was his trainer is a fucking good trainer.
Yeah.
He's a good MMA fighter.
But
Which I did not.
as you know,
It doesn't
training nothing.
It doesn't mean you train with the best. You are going to be the best.
6 months of training is not enough.
I reckon what it was here, Armz probably focused on stand-up game.
Yeah, he didn't go.
Probably wasn't thinking about the
I
ground.
didn't see out of all his training videos. I saw no groundwork.
Yeah, it was bare striking.
It was striking, but I didn't see no groundwork in him doing anything on the ground with anyone.
Notice in the beginning, the first move was the Michael Venom Page move.
He
tried to get me. I was like, rah. I was itchy. I was like, that's a MVP move. So he probably just only worked on stand-up game.
Yeah.
And Bouncer probably thought, you know what? The way to get man is on the floor.
But everyone saying they'll jump in the ring. Even when I was showing that at the restaurant, I said to one brother, when's the last time you was punching your face? All you man talking now saying you beat them up. When's the last time you got punched in your mouth?
No. I'll tell you the kid about most man, yeah? Most man ain't been punching their mouth since they were teenagers.
Thank you.
And they think they're still at the same. They think they're still the same level.
Nearly every single day, I could get punched in my mouth, or I do get punched in my mouth. So, boy, some people.
If someone punches me right now, I'm going to be disorientated for at least 15 seconds. I'll be like, oh shit, what am I meant to do right now? All right,
Oh, it's not even that. No, you should think. Hold on. Why did that happen?
What exactly?
Why did that happen?
Man saying no jumping in. The average man right now, if Armz grabs you,
Public
you're
service
not getting
announcement,
loose.
please. All them man said they're gonna jump in the ring with Armz. Brother, check your life. Find Jesus.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
It's not gonna happen.
All it showed you was that someone who's skilled at fighting will beat someone up who's a muscle man. That's it. We all knew this anyway.
Apart from Yujiro Hanma.
What's that?
Backy.
Hey, we all knew this though. Hey! But it was good though. It's good though. You have to give him his props because he's built a platform that no one else has done. And the production quality for me was 10 out of 10.
It was 10 out of 10.
It wasn't a budget show, in my opinion.
Nope.
It was that production quality was 10 out of 10, and that goes to show that you can come from nothing and do something well. He didn't put on no shoddy show. The show was done.
Sound was well. No cutting out. No bad streaming.
No,
nothing.
So I'll give him that.
Literally, I paid for it and I was driving. I was watching it.
Yeah.
The next minute, I just see that YouTube link just get sent to my phone like 10 times. I clicked the link just to see 70,000 people
Went
tuned
in to watch it. Tuned in to
I was like, flipping out. If 70,000 people tuned in, let's say on average here, each person that tuned in probably had like 2 or 3 people watching it with them.
Yep.
That's a lot of views, you know.
Hell of a lot of views.
I'm just a little social
media.
But that goes to show the negative side of business of where people bootleg things and shows the cost of it to the economy.
Yeah.
Because you got to think about yourself.
Imagine a Mayweather fight.
Why do you think during the whole entire pandemic all those movies that were supposed to be released, they pushed them back.
No, they put them on.
Or they put them on
Disney.
Or Disney. Like Disney put some of the Marvel stuff onto Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Because they had to. Because that money, the money they generate from that is mad.
But it's a shame though, because all that 70,000 people, if they had all paid their £10,
700k.
that's 700k.
True. But also something else I found out as well.
But all of those people who watch it for free weren't necessarily all going to buy it anyway.
Exactly.
So I reckon maybe 10% maybe.
Yeah, that's
so maybe 7,000 people made at most.
All they would have waited for is to see highlights on either Made You Think or live on social or a blog page. They were just waiting to just see that little clippings.
What I found out as well yesterday was it's a lot more different when it comes down to music as well, because if you can buy one CD in HMV or somewhere like that, that counts to 100 streams.
I think so. Yeah.
To 100 streams. So it means more to you go to a store to buy a CD than it does to download to stream.
It's a shame.
I miss the days of physicals though.
I do 100%.
But that even goes to show the whole
then
argument.
you literally, if it was an artist you proper like, you actually went out your way to support the artist. You know them ones. Now I just be listening to anything. It's like, New Music Friday. Yeah, alright, seeing this one's come through. Get me. At the moment, I've been banging out thingy, Tion's album.
Yeah.
And I've been banging out Mozzie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I listen to
But
Mozzie.
the whole streaming thing and the whole convenience of music now just goes to show me that dumb argument about Michael Jackson and Drake.
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
That whole,
people need to allow that.
like, how can you?
Fam, people.
How dare you be so disrespectful? Michael Jackson, Michael.
Hey, people.
My mum used to call him Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson.
People was all spending their rent money.
You're
People was spending their rent money
disrespectful.
on Michael Jackson tickets. Oh, you know he's still mad relevant. Even there's a tune on Tion's album, the one with 6 Lack.
Yeah.
And I said, where's the sample from? I tweeted it. And very people went LL Cool J. And I was laughing. I was like, I said everyone, I was like, it's a Michael Jackson sample from 1982. So everyone was like, oh shit. I was like, yeah. I was like, right, that's an MJ tune. Yeah. But everyone thought it was LL Cool J, Hey Lover. But he's taking it from an old MJ tune. That tells you how powerful my man is.
Thank you, bro.
He's been getting sampled over and over and over.
People need to understand what Michael Jackson did in the era where the digital age was not around. Because remember, that's why even when people disrespect Soul Solid, for example, remember these guys went #1 from people from physical. There was no internet. Remember, no internet.
Before the internet.
Remember, #1 with no internet, and before our culture in the UK was popular on TV.
100%.
Remember that this was a risk to everybody, and they did this independently. I remember going raving, and I think it was it Mega Man or was it Neutrino? One of them I saw outside the rave. They had bare vinyls in their boot, blasting music of like their new track, and they were shot in vinyls.
Probably no.
I can't remember who it
More
was.
likely, probably Oxo.
I can't remember who. I don't know who it was. Maybe it was Neutrino. One of them. This is like 2000. And when I say to people that you understand that the digital era now has made business so easy and smooth. But say raves back in the day. But think about raves back in the day. Raves back in the day, you had to go outside physically to a rave at 3 in the morning and start flying. There's times I've seen Hot Stepper outside funerals. He's got his.
Oh shit! Pause. Take that off. Pause. Shazam!
I've seen Hot Stepper. Rest in peace. I don't know if you heard about my new rave. I've seen Hot Stepper outside. Listen, graduation ceremonies. People are taking the hats in their hair. Hot Steppers. Hey, Hot Steppers everywhere. Hot Stepper was flying, and he's raved around.
Outside the funeral. He's sexy.
And that shows you how difficult business was back in the day. Till now.
Girls.
Now people don't realise. Like, but think of the graph back in the day. But as I say now, with business, all you've got to do nowadays is create a social network, and all you do is type something inside a post and press share. Back in the day, that was literally physically walking out on the street and having to fly out to individuals.
It's like when you do an Instagram group, when you do a WhatsApp group.
Yeah, it's just bang.
Everyone's got it.
Yeah.
Everyone's got it.
The digital age is so.
Before that, you would have to get a leaflet and go around and knock on someone's door, bruv.
Fam,
put it through.
Back in the day, yeah, all of us lot would be outside the dance with our car.
How many times did you see man on motorway?
Yep.
Putting up signboards.
Yep.
Yeah, no, back in the day, we'd all be outside raising with our car.
No, wait, one second. Get the
carton and box.
Look at this guy.
We'll be outside the dance with our carton in the box now. Then Hot Stepper came out one day.
one
Man
day.
didn't even know this youth from nowhere.
Yeah.
Man came out with CDs. All of us.
Was it the first though? Who was the first? Was it Mr. Play or Hot Stepper?
Nah,
to do the CDs?
Hot Stepper was the first.
Because all of us is out there already. We was out there from before us. This you just pull
Change
out.
the game.
This you just pull out of nowhere. Boom. I was just like,
Mix CDs to change the game.
fam.
That
It went
changed the
from
whole rave-
it
that
changed the whole game
promo game.
because it went from, you know what happened? It went from him doing that to all of us doing it to literally Mandem started giving girls sweets.
Yep.
Like one man told it Harry Bowes.
Yep.
Bro, Harry Bowes.
Give it sweets.
It was.
Whoever did that CD thing first, if that was Hot Stepper, leave the funerals alone. But
I'll tell you what used to work for me, yeah. And what was different for me compared to everyone, yeah. When everyone was killing themselves doing that, yeah. After a while, yeah, I slowed down. And I was just like, nah, man, this is long. So my way back then was, I just used to talk to girls.
yeah,
So I literally chat to one girl, boss joke with her, boom, 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 boom. I'd be like, right, you know what, yeah, I got a dance coming.
yeah,
Favor, babe. Hold a book of 10 or book of 20 for me.
yeah.
People might phone you from here. I'll tell them, come to you. I'll give you a comp. You know what I mean? I tell your girls. So by the time, let's say like, if a ticket is like £10, I put £2, 50 booking fee on it, so £12.50. So by the time I send 20 people to her, she made a little change on top, a little £50. So by the time she's made a little £50 on top now, she's like, rah, my man has gave me a free comp ticket,
Yeah.
and he's made me change.
Yeah.
They start pushing it to their brothers because
Yeah.
they're trying to hit targets.
Of course, yeah.
So now it goes from 20,
Yeah, to
40,
30. Yeah.
30, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So before you know it, they're doing my work for me. So
Yeah.
after a while, I kind of stopped flying because I was like, rah,
Yeah.
the girls are becoming my mouthpiece, and that's how. That's indirectly. That's how I ended up knowing too much girls.
Even down to even just selling tables. How much are selling tables was girls?
Yeah.
Real talk.
With the digital age, it's changed everything.
sir.
Digital
Yeah, it's
age
changed everything.
has made marketing and business so easy and so smooth. Everything is in the palm of your hands now. There's no excuse. Everything. Like literally, to start a business, you create a network. Go on.
Do I need to buy? Do I need to have an office now?
No, you don't.
Do I need to actually have physical space?
But you know what's
No.
mad? That even now, yeah.
I can have a virtual office and it's done.
You don't.
Even now, fast forward, yeah. If it's weekend now, yeah, and you don't know what's going on, yeah, all you have to do is message the girls, you know, ask her, babe, what events are on? Because even the events that don't get promoted, all the secret parties, it's always the girls that know. Yeah. Man, they will never know. A lot of guys who do clothing brands here,
Yep.
they tend to never show their face.
Yeah. Because the moment it's a guy
Yeah.
that's known, they're not
Or
buying into it.
if someone posts a picture with them, they always tend to do this. So if you look at Trapstar, Benja, even Les,
Yeah.
no one knows who he
And
is.
for those who are trying to bring up clothing line, you realise that I've learned two things. The Mandem will only start spending on brands that are man-made, as in men have made them, when celebrities endorse it.
Yeah.
If the celebrities don't endorse it, forget it. That's what I've learned. The moment you started getting all the rappers or celebrities messing with Trapstar, messing with Benja, that's when it kind of, not saying they weren't selling before, but once they saw them in the kit, it's like, oh rah, he's wearing it. Okay, I'll go and wear it. And that's another thing about celebrity culture, which
I'll give you an example. The other day, hey, see the other day
Go on.
when you linked me up with Sway Lee.
Yeah.
So there was the grey short and the grey hoodie. Yeah. Remember that's been out over a month now.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's been out.
I bet as soon as you wore it, you got some sales.
Brother, as soon as he wore it now and I've reposted it,
Yeah.
flipping bare people like, right, what? Where can I get it?
Like you posted it before.
I said, I've been wearing for 2 months, and imagine this here, it's been on the site for 2 months. The moment I come,
Ching ching.
gone.
Ching ching.
Like bare sizes gone.
Ching ching.
I started laughing.
Thank you for that plug. Thank you. Can I get Lakey endorsement? Thank you.
I started laughing. I just thought to myself, bro, like instantly, just one superstar wears it.
Yeah. But that's,
You know what I mean?
Oh,
It's
but
mad.
then remember that's what happened with Trapstar. Soon as Jay-Z wore one Trapstar, butter, gone.
even when it comes to education and learning things, you'd have to go to a library back in the day. You can just click on Google now. Every single thing you need is in the palm of your hand.
Hey, remember school days, encyclopedia,
Encyclopedia,
and Carter.
Like, who needs a library now? Everything's in the palm of your hands. There's no excuse. Zero excuse in this world right now.
I can't lie though. The only thing is, university might be harder.
No, university I think is harder.
Yeah, because turn it in, flipping. You could have you read the same book as someone, and you might have quoted bare things, and it would next minute say that raw. You copied from someone in Alaska.
Is it plagiarism?
Yeah, it will say you plagiarized from someone in Alaska because you lot have read from the same book, so you have to proper
reword it,
but these times,
everything.
Yeah, but these times is in quotation marks. Well, back in the day,
But even that,
back in the day, you know what a lot of men used to do? They used to ask the person a year above what they've done. Yeah. Then they would read their work and ask men from multiple unis the same thing. They would read their work and they would just literally just take bits
out.
And you couldn't prove it then because the internet didn't exist like that.
No. They'd be like, hold on, wait, excuse me. Let me go to that, click in that folder. Oh, but this is Jonathan's from.
Bro, I used to do my work, rewrite it, then I used to throw my work onto Grammarly to change up again, then rewrite it before handing it in, just so that I don't get
done.
Brother, you know how hard uni was.
But then, do you know also is like this? Do you know what? Even when it comes down to deadlines now, deadlines must be so hard for uni now. You can't escape a deadline on uni now. They say, hold on, send it in. You got to be. It has to be in by 12 o'clock. If you don't send it in by 12 o'clock, bruv, it's an automatic fail. Mad.
I swear, sometimes I wish I didn't drop out the first time. But the second time when I went, I was older, and my mind wasn't really, you know what I mean, 100% there. Like, you know, like when you got life distractions. I'm living my best life, but at the same time I have to study. I'm just like, oh God. Like, if I was there, if it was continuation from school, it would have been a lot easier. Like now that you're going back, you're gonna feel it, bro.
So let's say you finally fled the nest. I know it's a very ambiguous question. But what would you be happy with earning? What would you say what would be comfortable for you money-wise? So let's say you finally left your mum's house. What would you say you want to earn to be comfortable? Like comfortable. Whatever comfortable means to you. So you think of the life that you think you want to live. Yeah. Okay. Moving out your mum's house.
Long term or just whilst I'm like
so
young?
You've moved out your mum's house.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What would you say you'd be comfortable with earning per annum?
Do you know what? I'm not really a big spender, bro. So 30 grand like won't do me. That would have me comfortable. Anything else is like it'll help me achieve my goals and stuff. Like similar to like Chiso, where he says like the money's not for me. Like it's for like the things I want to achieve and like to build for other people. Okay. Like me myself, like bro, I'd need a roof over my head, like a car to get about, and some food, and I'm good.
Pins are coming down.
Because I always say to people to put things into perspective. So for instance, you find a lot of people, their perception of reality is completely skewed. That's because of what they see on social media and what they believe they know. So for instance, when you look at the average salary in the UK, it's roughly around 35, 37 grand per annum. When you talk about those who are earning, so he said 60, 70k, he'll be earning. Only 5% of the UK actually earn 80k a year. Okay, and then they say 1% earn over 120 bags. So when you actually think about life, and think about things, put into perspective,
But really saying that when you those people who are earning 100 something k, if you take that back when they're getting taxed 40% of that,
they only really go
you drop that back down to around about say
6k, 5k a month.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that drops back
when we
down.
talk about things, we don't put things into perspective, and I say that a lot of us are actually privileged and don't actually know it.
Yeah.
You know, I was reading an article the other day about they said something like 20% of people in the UK don't have up to £500 worth of savings in their account, and you sit there and think people don't have £500. Yes, a lot of people live paycheck to paycheck, and some of us who are not living paycheck to paycheck. Obviously, we shouldn't live life to be average or typical, but a lot of us are actually privileged, and we don't know it. And when you start putting things into perspective and look at your life, you start realizing, you know what, life actually isn't that bad. It actually isn't. I put up a poll the other day saying how much do you need to live comfortable. People were telling me 100 grand a year, and I said, there's nothing wrong with aspiring to that. But first of all, look at the skills you have yourself. So one of my friends the other day was complaining about her job, and I said to her, okay, don't take this rude, babes, but what skills do you have right now? What's your skill set? She told me her skill set. She doesn't actually have any skill sets. She doesn't have any courses or qualifications outside of her work. She hasn't got a degree or anything. You don't need a degree to get it in life. I'm just saying. I said, looking at your skills in life, you're probably in the right job. This is probably where you are. And unless you're going to take a training course, and I always employ people to take courses, because the more courses you take, the higher your earner potential can be.
100%.
And people need to understand that you cannot, and I repeat this, you cannot budget your way out of poverty. You cannot budget your way out of poverty.
Please, preacher, say it again one more time, please.
No, like I tried to do that when I was younger. You have to increase your earning potential. And I think your earning potential, something as silly as a course that you can do. So for instance, Ed was bumping me to do my security at my restaurant, bumping me. So I went to go and do an SIA course because I didn't want to pay anybody, money to stand at my door and open and close the door.
That's what I'm saying. So you see what this pussy was doing?
No,
so in other words, my man's cut my money down from my earnings to my company.
Yes.
But it's okay.
No,
but I still love him.
But,
it's okay.
No, but that goes to show, for instance, I needed to get money from somewhere to do something. So I decided to go and do an SIA course that cost me £300. From doing that £300 course, I'm now saving myself close to £800 a month. From doing one £300 course. And that's how simple it can be in life to just change something that's going on.